Welcome back, everyone, to the Bourbon Judge. Hope everyone's doing well, enjoying this. Well, it's technically fall, but doesn't really still feel like fall, just as of yet, at least. It's been a while since I had a chance to connect with everyone, so I was away for a little bit down in Charlotte, North Carolina, visiting my alma mater, hanging out with some good friends, and enjoying my homecoming game, which unfortunately did not turn out too well for UNC Charlotte. Hopefully, Henry McKenna here, this bourbon, will turn out better than my game did. So, we're going to review this one here, Henry McKenna. There's the front, there's the back. All right, so let's give a little bit of info about Henry McKenna. So, Henry McKenna is made by Heaven Hill Distillery. Heaven Hill makes, well, their own brand, first and foremost, Heaven Hill. They make Larceny, Pikesville Rye, and then, of course, obviously Henry McKenna and a few others as well. So this one is the one that won the award earlier this year, right? At the 2019 San Francisco Spirit Show. Won the award, Best in Class or Best in Show. Everyone went crazy. Oh, it's the best thing in sliced bread. People start buying it, and next thing you know, it's super hard to find. So let's go ahead and review it today to see is it truly worth all the hype, right? All right. So from a price standpoint, this one is, you can find anywhere from $35 to $45. I believe I found it for like $40, maybe $42 maybe. Now, if you do end up trying it and you like it, you do have to put in a little bit of effort because of the winning the award. It's slightly challenging to find. You have to go to a couple stores, right? So that's that. Again, this one is bottled in bond. So it's bottled in bond. So typically with bottled in bond, as we know, is aged for 4 years in a government-controlled facility and at 100 proof. All that stays the same, the 100 proof, the government facility, except for they actually kicked this one out to be 10 years. So it's a 10-year bottled in bond. And this one is also a single barrel. So as you know, with single barrel, that means all of the bourbon comes from one barrel, then they bottle it and they ship it out, right? So just kind of give you a little bit of a heads up. Pour it a little bit, but you know, let me just pour just a little bit more, just to kind of go ahead and get into this one a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So it is the evening. So the colors, I want to make sure I'm kind of clear. This is truly a nice dark auburn, almost like a honey roasted brown, right? It's a beautiful color. Very nice. So that's some great color to it, which I like. Let's get into the nose a little bit. Let's just see what this one smells like. All right, I have a couple things. So when I'm smelling, I'm kind of, going around in the glass. A couple things stand out. Number one, first thing that kind of pops off is almost like a burnt orange peel, right? Like a burnt orange peel. Kind of gives it that little bit of that, let's call it a little bit of that spice, if you will. But it also has some sweetness to it. More honey. Yeah, more honey from a sweetness standpoint. All right. Okay. All right, so we got a great color. Beautiful on the nose. Let's see if this one is truly worth what everyone says. It's best in class, best in show. Is it truly worth it? I don't know. Let's taste it. All right. So, this one's interesting. It's smooth as it goes down, but at the end, it almost kicks you just a little bit, right? A little bit of a kick, all right? So it's nice. It's delicate, but yet complex. I taste the burnt orange peel that comes through, but I also taste raisins, which I didn't pick up in the nose. I taste the raisins, but let me just double check that. So I want to make sure. Oh yeah, you do. Okay, all right. So that does come through, right? So the raisins are also on the back end. I didn't smell it, but I taste it on the back end, which is pretty cool. There's just a drop left, and folks, you know my rule. I can't leave bourbon in the glass, especially decent bourbon. I'm not gonna give you the review just yet. Decent bourbon. All right. So the raisins are still there. I still taste the honey, the burnt orange peel. Also taste a little bit of like a brown sugar taste too as well, right? A little bit of that. So This bourbon won a lot of awards, right? It won honestly, Best in Show is pretty huge, right? In the whiskey world, Best in Show is really top of the line. So, I have to give you an honest answer. You'll ask me, Bourbon Judge, is it worth buying? Is it worth, maybe just, leaving it on the shelf because it's not really worth all the hype? Or is it the best thing since sliced bread because it won, at the San Fran Spirit Show? Well, verdict is in, folks. This one, I have to say, I think is definitely a buy. Now, I will say it's a buy, but it's not one that I would recommend that you run out and start, finding, left and right and buy 30 bottles of it, right? It's really good. It's very nice. It's very smooth as it goes down. Some great flavors in the profile, but I also don't think it's honestly worth the Best in Show. I think it's a really good bourbon. I definitely enjoy it at the price point of $40 to $45. Absolutely adding to the collection. Happy to have it in mind. We'll share it with some good friends, but it's not one that I would say, run out and ask your local liquor store owners and your friends that you really, try to find those really top of the line ones. It's not worth all that. Honestly, it really isn't. But it's really good. I'll say that at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed today's review. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon, folks. See ya. Thanks.